Hello and welcome. You're watching the collab show between Business Today and India Today Television. This is the market closing show. Last 10 minutes to go before the market shuts shop. It's presented by NSE. Let me quickly welcome all our guests joining in. Saurabh Mukherjee, founder and CIO, Marcellus Investment Managers. Swaroop Mohanty, CEO, Mirae Asset Mutual Fund. And we also have with us Dheeraj Relly, MD and CEO of HDFC Securities. Welcome to all of you. Thank you for standing by. The Finance Minister just took some of the questions from media on the budget that she is presented. Sort of coming to you first, what do you think is the key reason why the markets are disappointed so much? 2% down for the Nifty, 24,800 has been given up. Is it the disappointment of... Right. Let me come to you, Dheeraj, and quickly ask you as well. What stood out for you in this budget and where do you think the Finance Minister could have done more?
I think this budget is a more nuanced and fine print oriented budget rather than, big bang reforms. We've seen government continuing to focus on the capex side. I think that is good because India is a infrastructure deficit country and capex has its own repercussions on the employment and growth also. So to that extent, I think more or less FM has ticked all check boxes, no big bang reforms. Yes, STT increase in F&O have been a dampener, and I think this is a knee-jerk reaction in the market. Maybe there for a couple of days, and then markets will move on from here. What I think FM could have done better, my take is that we have good enough of assets available with the government to monetize. I don't know why they are reluctant to monetize the assets, because with that monetization of assets, they can get funds and they need not to borrow more from the markets. So that would assuage the concerns Saurabh was pointing out. Government is sitting with a lot of assets and they must look at monetizing the same. They can also reduce their stakes in some of the PSU banks also. Hopefully the high-powered committee, sustained committee could work in these directions.
Okay. Swaroop, to you as well. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this budget and what objective? Dheeraj, coming to you. We just are a few seconds away from the market shut shop, maybe 1 minute to go, and we're already down sharply across the board. There's a broad-based sell-off. So the markets are clearly unhappy with what the budget has done. But for an average retail investor, from tomorrow, what is the strategy you're advising them? Is it back to earnings, back to tracking those companies which are, tracking with profitability? How should one be really understanding what their strategy should be post this budget?
One thing they can do is to relook at their portfolios and try and optimize their portfolios in the sectors where we see better earning growth. Because ultimately, budget or geopolitical issues, these are more bigger noises only, and they'll have to focus on the earnings. And we can safely assume that FY27 will be a better year for earning in terms of quality of the earning, and overall earning should be better. That's what our estimates are. And that's where we believe that they can look at the sectors which are where we have better potential for earning. BFSI is one space they can look at. I know PSU banks and some of the banks got hammered today, and capital market stocks are also hammered. But my take is that BFSI is one strong sector. And with the impetus given in the GST 2.0, and last year relief in the taxation and no tweaking this year, I think the benefit will continue, and that continuity should provide more money in the hands of Indians, and that should pay well for the consumption-related stocks. And now that they haven't seen the volume growth, they've been riding only on premiumization in last few years. We're hoping that the demand will pick up in the next fiscal, and that's where consumption-oriented stocks and low-cost discretionary stocks should do well.
Okay, let me quickly just wrap up the markets and come back to all of you. 24,825 barely moved up above that 24,800 mark, but ending 495 points lower on the Nifty today. The Nifty Bank also has seen a sharp fall in today's trading session, viewers, especially led by the fall in the PSU banking story, 2% down, 1193 point of a cut on the Nifty Bank. All the sectors have slipped into the red, barring just minute gains on the IT sector today. It's the India VIX that shot up almost 11%, indicating heightened volatility in trade today. Look at what the metals are doing. Last couple of sessions we've seen heavy. Time for a short break right here, but viewers, stay tuned with us. We are going to be continuing to decode the fine print of the Union Budget 2026 on the other side. Stay tuned.